So for some reason, the past couple of weeks have been nothing but YouTube apology videos, first with Colleen in her 6th grade talent show, then EDP with his 2 years too late, and now one that contains a dead child. The reason for this is due to the person in question, Zav Girl, being part of the true crime genre here on YouTube. I like true crime as long as it's respectful, but something that's not respectful is having people pay to see a dead body of an 11-year-old boy. This is legit worse than the people that actually like fucking stuff their face with ice cream and talk about the same shit. But anyways, what happened is that Zav had the case files, which I guess you can get if you just ask nicely enough. I thought that shit was private and only for the investigators and family to view, but I guess not. And one of the things that was included into the case files was autopsy photos, and you could view those photos if you paid Zav through her Patreon. Now, in her apology video, she said that the photos came with the files. Well, guess what, Zav? You don't have to include the photos in there. It's not like you couldn't upload that shit without the photos. You say it yourself that you didn't request any photos, but you did choose to put them in a video uncensored behind a paywall. You're not sorry about what you did, only that you got backlash from it. Rightfully so, and this can be confirmed with this community post showing how happy she was being able to get her fingers on it. Hey, well, so I got a bunch of case files I'm gonna be releasing, so there's some new videos and info, and I also some videos they played in court, but the quality wasn't the best, so I have the originals where it's not the recording on a crooked TV. If you're interested, keep your eyes out for my videos. I'm gonna get them out as fast as I can. There's some that might take longer because, for instance, all the text messages, I like to read them, so for those will take me some time, but I'm gonna try to get them out as soon as possible, as soon as I can. God, that fucking hurt my brain towards the end to read. Along with this statement, other people like myself think of autopsy photos and the coroners discussing / explaining them as interesting and informative, and are able to view in more scientific, detached ways. She even fucking speaks weird. If you look at an autopsy of a little boy who was murdered and say, damn, this will make some great ass content, then something's wrong with you. It's not a moral thing to do. I don't care who you ask. I wonder what the family thinks. Oh wait, I don't. The world got enough information from the trial to have every discussion they want to have. Why do we need to go and have a freedom of information request to pay for this kind of information, then dishonor my son by putting these photos out there like that? My child and is not an experiment nor a piece of paper or photo. He is a child. I pray that all that is involved in this horrendous act will stop and no longer do this to anyone else. I will not give you any satisfaction. No one deserves this, and no one wants to be in these shoes. You may say that if it happened to you, you may not change your actions. I do not wish this on anyone. I'm sure you would rethink your actions if this was indeed you or your child. The good I take from this is that the good people still exist, and in a matter of seconds his army came together. I surely hope he taught you all the lessons. He is the one who deserves an apology, my son. And I just have to agree with all of this information came out during the trial. Also, it doesn't help that the trial just recently ended. Zav would never be in this predicament if she just made a video condensing down the events and the trial like what other YouTubers do. I'm completely fine with true crime here on YouTube as long as it's respectful to the victims and their families, but what Zav did was not at all. And that's all for today. Please let me